Every Christmas, I think about the story told by the Danish philosopher Soren Kierkegaard, who once sought to describe the incarnation of God in Christ by telling the story of a king, one who was very rich. His power was known throughout the world, but there was something missing in his life. He was looking for a wife, and one day, while riding through the streets of a small village in his kingdom, he saw this beautiful peasant girl, one who was so lovely at the sight of her won the king's heart. He wanted her more than anything he had ever desired, and on each passing day, he would ride by her house just on the hopes that he would catch a glimpse of her. And he wondered each day how he might win her love. He thought to himself, I will draw up a royal decree and require her to be brought to me to become my queen. But as he thought about this, he wasn't sure that she would ever love him for him. She was one of his subjects, so he could never be certain that she truly loved him. Then he thought to himself, I'll call on her, and I will dress in my finest royal clothes. I'll wear my diamond rings. I'll carry my shiny sword. I'll do all of these things. I will overwhelm her and I'll sweep her off her feet. But then he got to thinking about that. As he thought about this idea, he knew that he would always wonder whether she married him because she loved him or if she married him for his riches and the power that he could give her. And then finally, he realized what he needed to do. He would shed all of his royal robes. He would go to the village and he would become one of the peasants. He would work and he would suffer with them. He would experience the fullness of their lives. And as time went on, the king turned peasant won his wife. Now, similarly, God considered how humanity might be one, how you and I might be one. And God chose to take on human flesh and not just dwell among us, but become one of us. The very God who created the universe humbly and willingly was born a tiny baby in a manger in Bethlehem to live as one of us with all of our limitations and struggles and temptations. God did this out of a sheer love for us, to become like us, to become one of us, and to live among us as the king did the peasants in Kierkegaard's story. This is the best, most effective way to get our attention, but also to convince us of God's love for us. Now, my prayer for each of us is that we remember the lengths to which God has gone to show us the love that God has for us, this love that we celebrate, and God coming near to us in this Christmas season. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope to see you all either Friday night for our Christmas Eve services at 5 and 7, and or Sunday morning. Remember, we're only having one worship service at 10 o'clock, and these services will also be online. So I hope to see you either on site or online a couple of times over the weekend. But if I don't see you all, I pray that each of you has a great rest of the week, a very Merry Christmas, and God bless.